Hi guys, welcome back to the video. In today's video I'm going over my trader tip this week on AUDCHF. I managed to actually get a 1 to 3, which is really cool, which has really helped my challenge. I'm really near to passing now on the second stage. So yeah, we've come to this obvious key level in the market on AUDCHF first of all, and we retrace, as you can see, into the 0.5 level, and this is where I took my entry. It was a really late entry in the evening. And I just saw it holding this 50 EMA, so I decided to get in after this strong candle here. Stop loss below the 200 EMA. I thought this was quite a good area to do. I didn't want to put it all the way down below this low here because I thought that was too much. And what I saw is, luckily in the morning, I saw this level get held, which was quite cool. So I was very confident after this level was held, with 200 EMA getting bounced 3 times, and we had this trend line that was getting created. As you can see, if we draw it down here, we have this with this trend line where price never comes below it, as you can see here. The main reason though was fundamental for this. The technicals were okay. Coming back into level of discount, level of supply and demand in the market. If we go to the daily, we can just see this is your level of demand, the daily, and we can see rejection wicks coming off the demand, and even this wick here, which nearly stopped us out, still respected the demand zone, which is really important to me. This is the demand zone here I'm talking about. But what's super important is if we go to the COT reports. If we go to the COT report history, we go to AUD here. I saw buying. Look at this large buying coming in on AUD on the COT reports here. If I just move my screen like that so I can show you guys, we have huge buying coming in, which is what we need to really see for all of our trades. Like this, we can see increase in long positions on AUD, and if we scroll down here, this is what I'm talking about. 30th of January, which is the top here, we have longs getting added to the market. So it's very obvious that the net change has increased. So the net change has increased by 5.46%. As you can see here, 24,000 longs getting added into the market. But why were they adding longs to the market on the AUD? Well, we had the rates the next morning. I entered the trade. Of course, I want to get in the move before the actual interest rates come out, because as soon as the interest rates come out, this is what happens. The interest rates got announced, we got a little bump up to hit some TP, and then we just start seeing priced in moves. The government and the Federal Reserve, the Bank of Australia, price in the moves because they know interest rates increase currencies, but they don't want AUD to rocket out of control and then go up 10% or something. They want it to be controlled move after the interest rates are taken out. So you want to enter before interest rates get released is the first thing. I knew interest rates were going to get increased. They ended up getting increased by 0.25 basis points, but because the Australian inflation data is very high, and the way you bring inflation down is by increasing interest rates. So I saw this area to buy. It was very nice. We were creating highs in the market. We just got to make a new high, and we can still look for long positions at the moment. We're still respecting. If we respect this level in the market, this level of support and resistance, like I can show here, we're still respecting it to this day, right? We're seeing a nice bullish close. We've come to an area of discount, but I'm not trying to get into this move because the interest rates have already been announced. So what's super important as well is I told my Discord, you can join my Discord in the description below. I said to my Discord my outlook for the week. So the outlook, if I go to here, I said I was going to long AUD before I actually did it. This is because I have a plan before going into the week of what I want to be longing, what I want to be shorting. As you can see, I'm showing right here, the data, the economic data, the fundamentals behind the trade, the technicals behind the trade, hot inflation data. I suppose, I talk about the RBA, the major banks lean towards tightening the rates. The rate cut was on the 3rd of February. I entered on the 2nd of February. So it was all planned out before I entered the trade even, which is why my win rate has continued to stay so high. So yeah, this is the trade. I wanted to just show you guys. Maybe you guys have learned a few things here and why I entered it. In terms of chef's been sort of weakening a lot. If we go to like until that pound is the worst one to show because of what's happened with Keir Starmer in the recent news. It's really pushed down the pound. But if we go to something like AUDCHF, or I don't know, it's remained, it's been pretty weak. Obviously, Chef was a safe haven currency, so here it was really gaining a lot of strength against the CAD, for example. But then I saw a bounce back in later weeks after this sort of political news in January finished. So I wanted to get back in to short the Chef, which is what I saw for a lot of these pairs. You know, AUDCHF coming up again. It's just AUD is just the best thing to be longing right now because of the interest rates. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. Feel free to join the Discord. We've got loads of stuff. We got my trade ideas. We've got 4 people's trade ideas. There's loads of trades happening all the time, current events, all of this stuff. Sick to see. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.